One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Yes, 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 yes. As you know, I have a promo that I'm running. For only $100, I'll promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, www.doggiediamondstv.com, which you will be featured on. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's get it. Oh boy. What's up, everybody? Hope y'all having a good day. Weather's a little weird all over, but we here, right? We alive, right? We still got a dog in the fight, right? So it is what it is. I know y'all probably was watching y'all football today. I don't watch football. I don't watch no sports. But for those who watch sports, salute to you. I just don't do it. I got other things to do with my time. But how you pass your time, hey, that's on you. I'm not here to tell you how to pass your time. So this was something that was on my mind that I had to just get off, my chest really quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to all my moderators. Shout out to all my members. Cash App is pinned to the top just in case you want to send a donation. Super Chat is open as well. So without any further ado, I present to you me, Doggie Diamond. So what's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. I'm flying solo today. I just had to just come on here and just really kick it with y'all really quick. These lights is killing me, so pardon me. I gotta put my shades on really quick. Hold on. These lights are a bit much. So yeah, all right, that's a little bit better. So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's in good health, good spirit. I just had something on my mind. I promise not to keep y'all long tonight. I know I always say that, and then I stay on here for a very long time, but I promise not to keep y'all long tonight. But it's something that was bothering me, and I just had to talk about it. So, unfortunately, we lost Nipsey Hussle a few years ago. The reason why I say we is because his energy, what he talked about in his interviews, where his music was going, I feel like we lost somebody. So even though I knew him personally, I knew that he was somebody special, and I knew that he was going on to do great things. Now, the reason why I say we, again, is because look what he was doing in his community and attempting to do in his community. And every time he spoke, every time he opened his mouth, there was always some type of knowledge coming out. It was always something that he was trying to give people information about something. So one of the first few times we heard about cryptocurrency was via Nipsey Hussle. And I knew about it, I heard about it, but this was the first artist talking about it. He also wasn't the first person to talk about Dr. Sebi, so we can't say he was, but he was the first artist besides Left Eye that got on a major platform and spoke about Dr. Sebi. Now, whether you believe or whether you follow Dr. Sebi or not, he was attempting to get people into healthy eating and just thinking about what you eat and just being a little bit more mindful about what you eat in vitamins, minerals, different foods. So whether you agree with Dr. Sebi diet or lifestyle or not, he just at least was trying to get you to understand that there's other ways to preserve your life and live. So that was a plus. So, he went on a major platform and spoke about Dr. Sebi to where people who never heard of him before was like, who was Dr. Sebi? Who was Dr. Sebi? Which was a good thing. His energy, he rocked with Crips. Of the opposing sets, he rocked with Bloods. He came out here to the East Coast, rock with everybody. It's like every time you seen this man, he was showing love. But when you violated him, he showed you what it's like when you violate somebody, what happens. And I never knocked him for that. But I never really saw him be the aggressor. Even when you seen him early on, like his first early interviews, he was dropping it. So even when I interviewed him in 2008, I was like, you know, it's something about this guy that I don't know, man. Something about this guy is special. I can't really. It's the music, but it's just something about his aura. And I don't know if y'all know about like an aura, and I ain't talking about from the spooky, but certain people have a presence that when they walk in the room or you sit around them or you sit amongst them, you know that you're sitting amongst somebody that is special or could be potentially be somebody special. And that's what I got when I was around Nipsey. It was just like something about this guy. And I got never seen before footage of him playing Hustle in the house for me. I never put it out there, but yeah, I have never seen before footage of him playing that for me. But just something about him was special. And he was attempting to change how we looked at gangster rappers, and he went to the place where he hustled at, where he sold his mixtape at, and built a store that was high tech, so high tech that when you scanned over the tag, you got something else. So it was like, yo, hold on. Nah, this dude is into tech. He's talking about cryptocurrency. He's just, the energy was just always good. And that was so infectious about him. So for whatever reason, because there's no real justification for taking a man, a woman, or a child's life unless they are trying to do you bodily harm. Okay? Whatever reason, he was assassinated in front of us. That's one. So they took him away. Young Dolph. If I sit here before you and act like I was a big Young Dolph music fan, I would be fronting. One thing about me, I don't front. He had some songs that I liked, that was cool with me, but I can't say I was into the music. But what I was into was every time I seen him speak, he was dropping information too. He was dropping jewels. And I was like, damn, dude is sharp. Dude is sharp. Like, he's sharp. And I was just really just sitting back. Just like every time he did an interview, I was always tuned in. I was always tuned into his interviews because he was always going to say something that was just, he wasn't the average Joe. Because when I see, I do a lot of interviews, right? So when I see so many individuals talk and they like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I hear them and I'm like, yo, they're not really that articulate. Sometimes it's not their fault because they, you know, they're not raised book smart. They don't have no formal education. They didn't do independent studies. They didn't start reading books. They didn't start doing things to further their vocabulary or further their knowledge base. Cool. But this man was just intelligent. And then when I see him with his babies and his wife and all the things that he's doing in the community, that you're from, I'm like, wow, that's commendable. So another guy who, most of these artists take their bag and run. Most of these artists take their bag, they bounce, never hear from them again. Every time they pull up on their block, the front on the people that they left behind. They don't do nothing. They don't do nothing in their community. Young Dolph coming back to his community, coming back to a place that I don't know if I had a red dot on my head like that, I don't know if I would have came back. Just keeping it real with you, because I don't want to have to come back and lay nothing down or get laid down or jam somebody up in situations over stupidity and basically, nigga behavior. I might send something back, but my presence, I don't know if I would be there. This man graced his community with his presence. So when you see people from your community that make it out of your community, they come back to your community, give to the community, you say, yo, I can make it. I could do it. I can do this. When you invest in the children, these men invested in the children, and they took care of home first and foremost. There was no anything bad about them in their home life. So they took care of their family and took care of other families. They tried to assassinate him one time to no avail. Then they tried again and succeeded. So what I'm tripping off of is, when the last time you seen anybody on a national scale say anything about Nipsey Hussle? When the last time you seen anybody say rest in peace, Nip, the marathon continue, don't worry, I'm out here, I'm doing this, I'm taking on what you started? Because the marathon, remember, everybody had the flags. This is how they mock you and martyr you, right? Everybody had the flags in their bio. Everybody had the flags. Everybody, the marathon continue. What happened? Who is continuing the marathon? Who is continuing what that man started? Because he started something. He was on his way to something. He was trying to build something. Who picked that up? So they love the artist, they love the man, but what happened to the philanthropy? What happened to what he was doing in the community? Who's continuing that? Young Dolph. So his situation is new. His assassination is just really getting light. They have some accused people, and they're going through that. But after this situation is over with, they not gonna talk about him no more. So the title of this video is a message to the dudes in the community, the dudes in the hood who's so angry, so mad, who's so bitter, who are taking away people who are actually doing for the community that can actually benefit your dumb ass too. So the title of this video is, they took away Nipsey and Young Dolph and left us with. Your mind might say they left us with this rapper and they should have got him. See, that's not what I'm calling for. I'm not calling for anybody to be harmed. I'm not calling for y'all took away Nipsey and Dolph and left us with this rapper and this rapper. That's not what I'm saying. Because I don't think anybody should be harmed because they a rapper or they're stupid or they weird or whatever. I don't think anybody should be harmed. I'm just saying they took away Nipsey and Young Dolph, two dudes that was trying to do for the community, and left us with nothing. They left us with nothing. Who's replacing with their efforts? Who's stepping in their shoes, trying to continue what they started? See, it ain't about this rapper did this. They should have got him. I'm not jacking. That's not what I'm saying. But my thing is, how do you take away something that's putting into the community and you're not even going to put into the community? How do you take away and don't replace it? I told y'all a long time ago, what happens? Sometimes you take away Christmas, you give them Kwanzaa. You can't take anything away from somebody unless you're going to replace it with something, especially something that we're conditioned with. So you got to take away something and educate them on why you're taking it away and replace it with something. So my thing is this. Nipsey is gone. Who is doing interviews that's making any sense? Because all I see is a bunch of little boys trying to relive their childhood in a lot of these interviews. I haven't really seen too many people articulate themselves like Nipsey did. I haven't seen people carry themselves like Nipsey, but everybody is saying the marathon continue. Who's continuing the man marathon? I see people acting the ass. I see grown ass men. First of all, let me explain something to you. Once you become of a certain age, you do age appropriate. Once you start getting gray in your beard, you could dye it all you want, but once you start getting gray in your beard and your hair is gray and you got children that's looking you in your eye because they just as tall as you are and they're going to high school, you have a responsibility to children, because now here it is, your child is at risk from the children that you're not trying to help. We watched Nipsey Hussle be killed. For what? For what? For what? What was it about? And then be killed and then kicked. So that was hate. Young Dolph got killed going to get cookies for his mother. So somebody seen him getting cookies and said, you know what? Today's the day that he dies. I don't care what he's back in this community for. He was back here. He could have been back here doing a turkey drive. What would make you say, okay, I hate this man so much that he's coming back to the community to give out turkeys to the community that I take away from and don't do shit for, and he's not giving out them turkeys today because I'm going to kill him? What make you say that? What make you say that? What make you say, yo, nah, he just got to die? Because I'm not talking about the artist. The artist is cool. I like the music from Nipsey. Like I said, I didn't really know Young Dolph music. If I sit here right now and act like I knew all his songs in that, I would be lying to you. But the man that stood before us and spoke, and the man that I seen with his woman, and the man that I seen with his children, how could you kill that, though? How could you kill that? How could you kill that? And I hate when people say, listen, yeah, they killed him and George Zimmerman is running around. Nobody who sees George Zimmerman, so please stop saying that. Please stop saying George Zimmerman is out here, because if you feel like that, then why don't you go put in work on George Zimmerman and stop telling somebody else what they can do? That's whack. You don't trade a life for a life. That's whack. Yeah, George Zimmerman is miss me with that. But the part that I'm not feeling is that you got men who wanna come out there and do for their community because they was there. They was once there. You know what it's like to be, listen, I don't know if y'all know, many of y'all probably do know. You know what it's like to be poor? I'm talking about poor, where your lights is out. And you have another family member in the building and y'all running like 8 extension cords to plug in a lamp in another house, and it's a fire hazard, but you don't even know that because you need lights. That's why I'm so thankful. I know what it's like. to not have food. I know what it's like to have meals that wasn't necessarily nourishing, but it was just something to get you full, to say you ate. There was no nourishment. There was no vitamins. There was no minerals in this meal. It was just something to say you ate. That's poor. So you go from that and you come from that, and then you go back to the community and you say, I'm going to build this in the community. I'm going to do this for my community. And then somebody come and say, nah, you got to die. So you take their life and you don't do anything for the community. All you here to do is to take lives, and ride around playing your stupid ass music and drinking and smoking like it's a badge of honor that you took somebody away from the community. You took a father from their children. You took a husband from his wife. You took a son from his mother, a brother from a brother from a sister. You did all that shit for what? How did you help? How did you help anything? How did you help? See me? We don't got to talk street stuff because everybody talking street stuff, so it sounds cliche now. But I remember being in situations where I see somebody that I want to punch a hole in their face. No lie, but they might be with their mother, they might be with their kids, or they might be in the community center doing something. And I say, you know what? You lucky. You lucky. You lucky that you doing something constructive right now. Because if we was on street time, I would snuff you. But being that you on daddy time, being that you on son time, being that you on doing something for the children time, I'ma leave you alone. I'ma leave you alone. And then maybe I could catch you on another time where we could build. Or maybe while you on daddy time, I come over to you and say, yeah, I see you with the little ones. And you know that I got you. You know that I got you. You know you are straight up and down. I got the drop on you. But I say, you know what? Yeah, I see you with your little ones. Yo, I holler. And you say, damn, he just gave me a pass. So next time you see me, you might give me a pass. Because we all get caught slipping. We ain't always on point. If we was all on, I mean, they blew the president top off in front of the whole world. So it is what it is. But what would make you have somebody that's coming to the community to do for the community and say, yo, when he get here, yo, he's a body. So you do it, right? You do it, but y'all got bragging rights? What do you say? Yo, we just got him. Okay. So a rap diss, words leads to that? So you took them away. You took them away. I want y'all to listen. I want y'all to look. Shout out, I could commend Styles P for having juice bars. And at least starting a conversation, right? Even though I can't knock people for being misinformed and sometimes not being 100% informed in the conversation, but they're starting the conversation to whereas, okay, you're looking this way, the right place, and it's on you to go from there because you never take anybody word for word. You never take anything for face value. So when I see people, like I seen Styles P tweet before, yo, make sure you boost your immune system today. I'm like, that's not how that works. You can't boost your immune system because your immune system only kicks in when it's fighting something. But You can train your immune system, but you still have to fight something. Your immune system has to kick in when it's fighting something. You can't just, having a high immune system is not going to stop your body from being invaded by anything. That's not how that works. So you have some of the most healthiest people. I take supplements and vitamins, sea moss every day, and I still caught what I caught. So there is no way that you can boost your immune system. But the fact that he said, you know what, he's pushing people in the right direction, juicing and doing different things. I say, you know what, that's communal. That's commendable. That's commendable. You know, that's commendable. When I see Trader Truth out there and he's on them damn boats looking for people, I'm pretty sure that man live good wherever he's at. I'm pretty sure that man lives in a place where he don't got to come outside. He got everything he need, but I see him on boats looking for people. Him. He ain't gotta, it ain't other people, it's him. We gotta commend that. We gotta commend that. Instead of these morons and these idiots talking about, where's your paperwork at? And I want to see paperwork. And this person's a snitch. And that person's a snitch. And this person is doing this. And I put on and I spin the block and all that. You could boost your immune system by upping your white blood count, right? And what happens when your white blood count gets too much? What happens? Okay, scientists, blood work specialists, tell us what happens when your white blood count goes into overdrive. Because I'm going to wait for you real quick. Tell them what happens when you have too much white blood cells. Because y'all just love to talk. Just love to talk. So you let your white blood cells go. But anyway, I'm not even studying you because that shit was just dumb. Anyway. But we got grown-ass men who don't do nothing in their community. And he said your white cells are that.
Okay.
Listen. Anyway. We're in a time where we are watching individuals get pushed to the forefront. And when we watch them get pushed to the forefront, they're not giving us nothing. They're giving us music. They're giving us all that. It's cool if you a rapper, rap. But then you wonder, why is this dude always on press? Why is this dude always got an interview? Why is this dude always on something? Don't you wonder why certain people get pushed through? Why is somebody always on your camera? And every time they open their mouth, they say the most stupid, beyond stupidest shit that they could ever say, but they're always on camera. But when Nipsey dies, these same said individuals, the marathon continues. When the last time they shouted him out? When the last time they said, yo, I want to do this in his honor? I'm pretty sure the family set up a foundation or something. When the last time they said, we're going to do something for the foundation? So y'all take him away. So all the children in South Central that he was trying to help, they just fuck them, right? Y'all take young Dolph away. So all the people that he was going to give the turkeys to and all the children that he was going to do for in Memphis, fuck them, right? What we left with? What we left with? Who we left with? Because we're at a time where we scrounging around trying to get money. These dudes is, I'm getting this. My rollie costs this costs this costs that. Okay, cool. That's all fine and good. You don't got to do shit for nobody. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm saying to the people in the hood and the community, when you take away something, what are you replacing it with? What are you replacing it with? Look what we left with. Look what we left with. Give me 5 responsible artists right now. Because that's all that's all we have, right? We don't have nobody in politics. We don't have no leaders. All we got is celebrities, rappers, actors, and athletes. Ain't that sad? Y'all don't think about that? Y'all don't think about that for 1 second. All we have is a people to give us guidance and give us light is actors, celebrities, and rappers and athletes. That's all we have that's the only people that speak for us. They keep putting the microphone in Tiffany Haddish's face, and look at her. Look at all the people that they put the microphone in their face and they shine a light on. And we looking at, who you voting for? I'm voting for everybody black. All skin folk ain't your kinfolk, so I don't vote for everybody black. But all we got is people that could dribble, could dance, and act. And the ones that should be giving the people guidance and hope, smoking all day, drinking all day, having all types of, they either sexual deviant, right? They smoking all day, drinking all day, popping pills, or just some overly masculine gangster killer. Or all of them in one. That's all we got. What do you watch with your... I remember growing up, we had stuff. What do you watch with your children? Do you watch children? Do you watch TV with your children? What the hell could y'all watch? What could y'all watch? What show could y'all watch where it's not going to be fighting? It's not going to be murder. It's not going to be some same-sex activity. What can you watch with your children? What can you listen to? You might as well watch Coco Melon all day, even if they 15. Hey, we're going to sit here and watch Coco Melon. But they take away people. They take away people who's not perfect, but they're actually using their brain and using their money and using their influence to try and replace them with people who don't do shit, who's not doing shit. But we stay seeing them all the time. They always on TV. They're always on the radio. They're always on the Breakfast Club. They're always on all of these platforms. And we like, let me hear what this idiot got to say. You ever see some of our people say stuff and you cringe? You be like, oh, man. Please, other folks in the world, that's not how we think. They don't speak for me. They don't speak for us. But look at it like this. Even growing up, there were shows like Good Times and all that. Even Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids and some of them shows, even though we were before my time, they still was out. And in all of these shows, no matter what it is, it still was a lesson. It still was some type of lesson in it. Where's the socially conscious shows? Where's the socially conscious programming? There's nothing. All you have is a bunch of personalities running their mouth, fattening their pocket, and telling you how you ain't shit. I don't blame some of y'all, some of us, for the way we are. All I say is that once you recognize you have a problem, what is the remedy to the problem? So if you have a social problem, as far as like how you think, emotion, what the hell is going on with my phone? Shut up. That'll be people doing that while I'm live too. If you have a problem where you have a social problem, you have something that's bothering you, there is help you can get. So I don't blame people for having a problem. I blame people for not seeking a solution. That's me. You know what I'm saying? If you know something is wrong, there's a remedy to every problem. So if you sitting there and you got a cut on your hand and you don't want to go get stitches, or if you don't want to put a Band-Aid on it and you bleed out, you can't sit there and say, yo, I'm bleeding out. So you're not going to go get stitches? You're just going to sit there and bleed? And a lot of us sit there and bleed. And because we're bleeding, what we do is we start affecting everybody with our blood, and we start acting out because we're bleeding. So our thing is, if I'm bleeding, everybody bleeding. And then it becomes infectious, and everybody had that mentality. You made me bleed, so I'm going to make you bleed. He made me bleed, so I'm going to make you bleed. And then it just becomes a whole big bloodbath, and nobody is saying, hold on. This has to stop. We justify dysfunction. Don't tell me about your problems and how you grew up and this is why you the way you are, because the way I grew up, a lot of people were straight up and down with it, just hung up already, right? So at the end of it all, for me, I don't make excuses for how I grow up and my upbringing. What I do is I took from it and I learned from it and empowered me and made me stronger to say, well, my next generation ain't growing up like this. Why? Because the generation before me didn't have certain education, or they succumbed to drugs, which was a plan in our community. That's why I don't drink or smoke. See, I know how they got us. They got us trying to numb our pain. So they gave us crack. They gave us heroin. They gave us all of these things to numb the pain, but the pain is still there. And then numbing the pain, now you're so numb, you're dumb. I'm going to tell y'all something. You're going to find this weird or funny, right? Do y'all know why? Well, one of the reasons why I never smoked weed, for one, my father has substance abuse problems, so I didn't want to do any drugs. But coming up, I used to be in a room, it's a cipher, 15 people smoking. It's like 4 or 5 blunts going around the room. Pass that. So I used to just look around. One of the reasons why I never smoked was the look on people's face when they got high. I always said, if smoking not gonna make me look that stupid, nah, that ain't for me. Because I remember people smoking and just sitting there like this. Just stuck. Was just stuck. Or just like, yo, you know what's wild? Yo. And it's like, yo, come on, man. Don't think you high and you see a whole new universe or something like that. You still dumb. That don't make you smart. So I never wanted to smoke. I was like, yo, hold on. If smoking has gonna make me look stupid like that, because I have a real big issue with people insulting my intelligence or looking unintelligent or acting unintelligent. I have a problem with that. Why? Because I'm a person who doesn't have a formal education. So when people find out you don't have a formal education, yo, you got to go extra hard. You got to let them know that, yo, listen, I don't care about no formal education. I don't got that. I don't have that, but I'm still just intelligent, somebody with a degree, if not more intelligent, because I study more and I study what I need to study instead of studying what a curriculum has given me. You know what I'm saying? So you learn from a curriculum. I went right to where I wanted to go. I went right to where I wanted to, what I needed. That's the difference between me and you. So you know calculus, you know all that stuff, you know all of this shit, but what that got to do with anything? Nothing. So they gave you a piece of paper based off a curriculum. No, I learned what I needed to learn based on what it is I wanted to do. And you have a curriculum and you learned all of this shit and you don't even have a job in the field that you got a degree in. Because there's no way in hell you got a degree in computer science, political science, which means you're going into some type of law enforcement or politics, right? Or some type of law. You got a degree in political science and you the head buyer in Target? And you $60,000 in debt? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So they find ways to trick us into believing that we need this, you need this, you need an education. Without an education, you're nothing. And again, that was passed on. See, we got to really remember that segregation wasn't that long ago. Segregation wasn't that long ago. Some things wasn't that long ago. Some of the same tactics are still being used today. Right? Some of the same tactics are still being used today. They just change the way they deliver it to you. And you told that, hey, without this, you're not going to be nothing. You need to get a job. No, you need to get that piece of paper. You need to get that education. You need to get that piece of paper. And without that piece of paper, you're nothing. And that's what we was indoctrinated with. To my audience, how many of y'all got that piece of paper? And I'm not saying that you're something or nothing without it, but look how you were forced to get that piece of paper. And you are in debt right now. And you owe damn near for the rest of your life. So I went to get an iPhone 13. I have a iPhone 11 and I have a Galaxy Note 20. I wanted two iPhones because I like the way you could hook them up. And if one, hold on, there's an idiot in the chat room that just keep typing BS. So let me just get you up out of here. Hold on one second. I don't know what the hell your problem is, but you could go play Remedial somewhere else. I wanted iPhone 13 to go on my 11 because I like the way you can put the devices together. And when when I get a text on this one, no matter the number, it goes on any device, right? So I went to my phone company and I said, well, I want the 13. They said, all right, you qualify for an upgrade. I say, fine. I said, so how much is it? They said, well, you could get it for free. You just trade in this phone. I said, so how much is it extra a month? They said $30. I said, so why can't I just pay for the phone outright? And they was like, nah, we gotta spread the bill out through the contract. I said, so what sense does that make if you give me the phone and then I just pay it all off? No, you can't pay it all off. I said, hold on. So y'all want me to pay the phone all off over a course of bills so y'all could add interest on it and make money off me? So I can't outright pay for the phone? No. Y'all think I'm stupid? And this is how they get us. So my thing was like, yo, well, guess who gonna have that note in that 11? Because I might have been born that night, but it wasn't last night. And I don't need another $30 extra on my bill. It ain't that serious. So when you go and you try to get the new phone, watch what they do. It's all a game. All this stuff is a game. I don't know if y'all listen to Dick Gregory. I listened to Dick Gregory. I used to listen to him every night before I fell asleep. Some of the things they used to say, I listen to certain things before I go to sleep because I try to have it in my subconscious. So even if I fall asleep and somebody is talking, it would be in my subconscious. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but it makes sense to me. But this is what I do. So at nighttime, I don't watch television. I watch lectures, and I watch certain things to just so it could be in my subconscious when I fall asleep. So that's just what I do. But Dick Gregory used to say a lot, "Are you crazy? It's a game." He used to always say that. And I used to be like, yo, why you always say that? And then I started realizing, yo, this is a game. All of this is a damn game. All of this is a game. All of this is to play us. All of this is to have us off kilter. All of this to have us off balance. And the game is being played and we the pieces being moved around the board. And the problem is, everybody don't realize that. They don't realize you're just a moving piece. You're just a moving piece. This is all a game. And I don't play. That's why sometimes y'all could just think I'm too serious, or my passion comes off as anger, bitter, all these stupid ass words they like to say. But I'm not here to play games. I don't like mind games either. Psychologically, nobody can fuck with me. Nobody on this planet can play a mind game with me, because I see it coming. And it's not that I mistrust people. I don't walk around my guard up and under that. But you're not going to piss on my head and say that's rain. I know what piss smell like, whether it's clear or yellow. But everybody's playing a game. Everybody's playing off your emotion, off your intelligence. Everybody is trying to get over on you. So now everybody's walking around with their guard up. Everybody's walking around with the memes and you can't trust nobody, YOLO, and I'm tired of it. Everybody is walking around, but that shit is only us. So now I started saying, okay, young Dolph go to the hood, get some cookies, get bodied. Nipsey opens a store in the hood, got tourists coming, just bringing different energy to the hood, and gets bodied. Yo, who the hell is the enemy anymore? Who the hell do I got beef with? Who I gotta look out for? I thought they were the enemy. I thought the system was the enemy. I thought all of this shit was a setup to try to take us down. We was all had a certain consciousness and we all was woke and we fighting this. But now I gotta fight them, and then I gotta put my back against the goddamn wall, because I never know when one of these punks is gonna try to take me out over nothing. Because listen, I don't fuck with none of y'all women. I don't step on nobody's toes. I'm not invading nobody's space, property. I don't claim nothing that none of these dudes claim. I don't even have the same ideology as none of them. But for some reason, they'll still find a way to dislike you. And in the dislike of you, you gotta die. They don't even want to beat you up. They don't want to punch you in the face. They don't even want to talk bad about you. No, you have to die. Just think about that. So you fighting all of this shit, all of this stuff that, because y'all have no idea the politics that I went through and go through behind this social media, YouTube, interview space, and this entertainment journalism space. Y'all have no idea what I've been through. Y'all don't have no idea the barriers that I broke. Y'all have no ideas what I fought for just to see weirdos just come walk in the door and they give him a podcast and then he's on this big publication. I'm like, wow. So I see what they doing. See, when you talk like this, when you think like this, and so many of y'all talk like me, so many of y'all think like me, so many of y'all carry yourself like me, this shit ain't designed for us. I'm not getting on my knees. I'm not bowing to nobody. You're not going to make me say or do any fucking thing that's just, well, why would I do that? Yo, you think you could? No, I don't. I don't want to do that. That's my partner, Big Steel. There was times he was like, yo, you ever do? And it was nothing like that. But it just doesn't agree. Anything that don't agree with my spirit, I don't do it. Seriously. Anything that don't agree with my spirit, I don't do it. I don't give a fuck how it could benefit me. I don't care how much money I could make. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to do that. You know why? Because I got to live with me after I do certain shit. You don't got to live with me. And a bag of money doesn't cleanse me the fact that I feel stupid. You ever got drunk and did some shit and be like, yo, I wilded out last night. And you're so sorry. You know that you wilded out. You know you acted an ass. You know that you wanted to fight everybody last night. And you sobered up and you be like, I'm going to have to call everybody and apologize. Because I know I wilded out last night. I know I was trying to fight. I know I swung. I know I was wrong. That's your conscience. That's your soul. That's your spirit. That's the good side of you saying, yo, I wilded out last night. And you was feeling good. You was feeling nice. But you acting an ass. And you know that you acting an ass. Now imagine acting a fucking ass, but you got money to act the ass. You're still going to be like, I don't know if I should have, I don't know if I should be I don't know if I should have did that. I don't know if I should do this. But then they start giving you so much money and they give you money to act the ass. And then you know what you start doing? To get away from the fact that you know that you act an ass, start drinking, drugging, and using hard drugs because now you're trying to numb the fact that you don't even know who the fuck you are anymore. So you just live in an altered mind state. So you just drink, drugs, anything that's pleasurable, you just want it. Because you're really sad as fuck. You're really sad. You start doing wild shit, getting tattoos on your face, your elbows, the back of your legs. You just start doing shit that you wouldn't normally do. To where you walk in your house and your mama look at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because you know you acting the ass. You know you're not doing what you're supposed to do. But the pleasure of money, women. Listen, let me explain something to you. I was 300 pounds before. I never had a problem getting a woman, even when I was 300 pounds. So now that I'm smaller, I'm like, what does that mean? Like, so you mean to tell me as a grown ass man with a woman, possibly a wife or steady girlfriend, you really trying to smash mad chicks? I just don't get it. I don't understand it. It just ain't for me. It ain't my thing. For those who into that, for those who's in everybody DM, for those who trying to, fuck everything, salute. Do what you do. I just don't get it. It's not my thing. I don't have time. I don't have the mental capacity to be lending to all these fucking people. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with all these different personalities. I'm confused. You got men who have daughters. Look how you treat women. But if somebody do that to your daughter, they gotta die, right? When the fuck you gonna be the example? I don't get it. So the more and more I don't understand people, and I'm not trying to understand you because it takes a whole different level of, I don't know, I just do this. I just back away. When people call my phone, I don't even answer sometimes. I got two numbers. One number I have for like 20 years. People call my phone. Nah, it ain't nothing personal. I just don't want to talk. I just don't want to talk. You ain't got shit to talk about. You ain't calling me to bring nothing to it. When people call you and say, yeah, I just want to know what you've been up to. Who the fuck are you for me to tell you what I've been up to? Just really think about that. When somebody call you, I was just calling to see what you was up to. Who are you for me to tell you what I've been up to. The fuck you been up to? You don't need to know what I've been doing, especially a person like me. When you can see what I'm doing, I'm on YouTube every other night. I'm putting out content every other day. What do you mean you calling to see? When people call me and say, yo, you still be doing the interviews? Bang. Bang. You serious? People call me and say, yo, what's the last interview you did? Bang. You serious? So I don't deal with people. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's somebody I knew for 30,000 years. Fuck you. Yo, what's up with you? What's up with such and such? I ain't seen you with them in a while. Bang. You calling a gossip. You're a little girl. I don't want to gossip. I don't want to talk about nobody. I want to do what I'm doing. Seriously. So what I'm saying to y'all is that the community, the hood is not always a hood. Some people live in gated communities. Some people live in cul-de-sacs. Some people live in good places. And salute to you that you got out of impoverished communities. Salute to you. Stay out of it. Raise your children any place. They could have a backyard, front yard, swings. Let them have fun. Let them have a good time. You got away. You ain't missing shit. Trust me. When you call back to where you from, they still there doing the same shit. Only difference is she's 45 and now she started smashing the 20 years old because she ran through all the 45-year-olds. She ran through all the 50-year-olds, the 45-year-olds, and the 30-year-olds, and now she's smashing the 20-year-olds. You call back, that's what's going on. Leave that shit alone. All this shit is a mind state that you have to say, yo, I don't want to be a part of that shit. This is what I'm doing. This is what I foresee for myself. This is what I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind compliments. I don't mind people saluting me. I don't mind none of that. But I don't let none of that shit go to my head, though. I don't think I'm special. You know what I'm saying? And people start thinking they're special because you get attention. See, when you somebody like me who always got attention, I know that shit don't make you special because the same people who salute you one day will shoot you the next. They salute you, then shoot you. Look at young Dolph and Nipsey. That shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Keep your eye on the prize. What is it that you doing? What is it that you're attempting to do? Everybody is not meant to be an entrepreneur. I'm okay with that. Everybody's not meant to sell shit. Everybody's not meant to have products. Some people, yo, you drive the hell out of that bus, and salute to you for driving that bus because you helping people get to and fro work. Salute. Salute. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Yo, when I go in places, I'm in Walmart and Target, and I'll be like, thank you. And they be looking at me like, thank you for what? And I'm like, well, you rang my shit up. Even though it's your job, I still have to say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still have to be courteous. I still have to be happy that somebody helped me. See, we think because it's somebody's job, you don't have to be nice to them. That's bullshit. You still, thank you. Have a good day. It don't hurt you to say, yo, have a nice day. Because these same dudes who didn't kiss their wife, didn't kiss their baby mother, didn't kiss their girlfriend, is all in everybody's DM talking about when we gonna have lunch and when we gonna link. Are you fucking stupid? And ladies, I'm really, listen, I'm holding y'all accountable for a lot of shit. Don't let desperation, loneliness, boredom make you talk to these idiots. I told y'all before, when you fuck with a clown, when that paint get on you, you look like a clown too. You fuck with a clown, you just as much as a clown is there. Well, I didn't know he was a clown. You didn't, you knew. You was just bored, desperate, or lonely. Or somebody just said the right things. Anybody can say anything. Actions always tell you everything. Actions. I don't care what nobody say. Words is what it, oh, stop dirty macking? Okay. I'm not dirty macking, I'm keeping it real. But being that you think I'm dirty macking, go play with your kids. Because you must be one of the niggas I'm talking about. See, I'm for the preservation of relationships, healthy relationships. Straight up. If I'm dirty macking, you one of the niggas I'm talking about. But I ain't macking though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't macking. I don't got a Mac. Shout out to Croatia. But I said I wasn't going to keep y'all long enough staying on here for an hour. There wasn't supposed to be that much time on here. Shout out to DJ No Frills in the building. DJ No Frills is somebody who's very, very under. And I don't like to say this shit because it's not fair. But somebody who's very unappreciated in the Philadelphia hip hop scene, but did a lot for Philadelphia hip hop. So shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for just being him and helping me in a lot of different ways. You know, he actually is the one who got me the first Meek Mill interview I got. He got me the Sparks interview, got me a Mike Knox interview, and he always called me and say, bro, whoever you need from Philly, and if I could get them, I'll do it. So shout out to DJ No Frills. Before I go though, reason why I'm saying this is right. The reason why I'm saying this is this. Reason why I ended it with what I was saying about family and all that. What can we be if we don't solidify the black family? Because we always talking this shit. Well, how did I start this? Nipsey was about his family. Young Dolph was about his family. I start this talking about how he was married, he had a wife, and he was with his children and his wife. That's what I said. I'm ending it on the same thing. Your family is the most important thing to you. Seriously, your family is the most important thing to you. I'm not talking about your homie that you drink and smoke with. I'm talking about the people that you live in the home with, that y'all got to take out the garbage together. It's garbage day. Y'all got to do dishes. Y'all got to cook. That shit is important. Stop trying to break that up for shit outside. Because the shit outside, you don't know about what's going on outside, but you know what's going on inside. And all that what if shit, keep living off that what if shit. Keep living off that. You know what I'm saying? So me, if a girl hit me up, I'll be like, ain't this chick married? I ain't trying to break up no happy home. Shit don't got nothing. Nah, leave me out of that shit. Gotta work that shit out. Seriously. I ain't something to do. Cause a dude gonna wanna kill me. He ain't gonna bust you in your head. He gonna be mad at me. That's why some of these dudes be coming on here hating me now. Cause they lady be watching me. They be like, fuck that nigga. They took the thumbs down away, so they don't know what to do now. You know, they took the they don't know how to hate me no more. Yo, I gotta show y'all this. This is how sick and demented the world is. Hold on. This is from last night too. Hold on, y'all. I just gotta show y'all this and then I'm out. I gotta show you this. This is So I got a Cash App last night. Shout out to everybody who sent the Cash App. Cash App is pinned to the top if you want to send one as well. See if you can see this. Can you see this? So as we was live last night, somebody sent me a $5 Cash App and called me a lame ass dude and invited me to the Frank stand, but they gave me $5. You see what I'm saying?
About how remedial some people are? How you send me $5, call me a lame, and invite me to the Frank stand, but you gave me $5? You don't think you're off? Think about that. You send me $5 and invite me to the Frank stand. Come on, man. I saw that, I was like, oh boy, we in trouble.
Anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Before I go, I do want to say I have products. I have an interview special that I'm running for $350. Matter of fact, I'll just be quiet and I'll let y'all see for yourself. So basically, for $350, you could book a 20-minute interview with me, and it'll come out on the channel, you know. So that I have the $100 promo as you run, and also, ladies, as you know, come on, I got something to get y'all right. You know how I look out for y'all. So sdmfit.com is my website for my products. This is a body wrap. So what you do with your body wrap is you put on your sweat gel first, right? Then you put the body wrap over the gel before you work out, or you don't even have to work out. You could just be walking around. So you put the sweat gel on. You know, when you work out, a lot of places on your body might sweat, but often your stomach doesn't sweat. Your stomach don't sweat. So this helps increase the belly sweat, and you wrap the wrap with the belly sweat. And after you put the gel on, the body wrap, you could get you one of these waist snatchers and wrap that around it too. It's a waist snatcher. We ain't gonna call it a waist trainer, it's a waist snatcher. And you put this around. So you put the gel, body wrap, put this waist snatcher on. I got jump ropes. I got resistance bands. I got everything you need. But matter of fact, I'm not even going to talk. I'm going to show you. Yeah, so I have that sdmfit.com. You can go to the website, which I'm going to show you also too. So, you know, I got my hands in a few things. Yeah, so I'm gonna share the screen with y'all really quick so y'all can see the website for yourself. SDM Fit. Start doing more. So that's how it's iridescent and it's like glow in the dark holographic. So that we got the waist shapers, we got the resistance bands, we got a regular waist shaper, just like we got that, and we got a bundle too. So you could get the body wrap and the sweat gel combo. You got jump ropes, you know what I'm saying? Got a few things on here to get yourself together. So, you know, make sure you subscribe. If you want to get promotions, I'm going to do a special one day this week. It's going to be like a flash sale. So, you know, where you could just come on here and for one day, everything is going to be a discounted price. So just make sure, you know, you pay attention. So this is for ladies. So homie, instead of you saying to your wife, yo, we need to, or you need to help them. Got sweat gel for them. got body wraps. Get you a jump rope with them. Y'all start jumping rope together. Make sure y'all eat together and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you move as a unit. You know, don't complain about them. Help them. You know what I'm saying? So for the ladies and even for the fellas, look out for your wife, for your significant other, or even, I don't want to say your side chick, but whatever you got. Look out for them. So with that, yo, y'all enjoy the rest of your night. As for me, I gotta go. I got things to do while it's still early. You know what I'm saying? So y'all enjoy the rest of your night. For you football fanatics, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment also. Even after you watch this, make sure you leave a comment on the channel, because people who don't watch it, they like to come and look at the title and talk crazy. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you leave a comment. If you want to know anything more about the products, right in the description of this video, sdmfit.com. Take a look around. Refer a friend. Buy something for a friend, homegirl, whatever, or just put them on. I am Doggie Diamonds. You know where you can find me from here. I'm on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds, Twitter at Doggie Diamonds, TikTok, Doggie Diamonds TV. I'm on Snapchat too, at Doggie Diamonds. Hey, I'm on everything. You know what I'm saying? So don't say I couldn't get in contact with you. I didn't know where you was at. And if you want the promo, the $100 promo, at Doggie Diamonds, and hit me up. Make sure you have Cash App. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to do an interview with me for the next wave, hit me up too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna interrupt this and just let y'all know. Hey, you want to be a part of the next wave? Then hit me up at info@doggiediamondstv.com. That's right, email info@doggiediamondstv.com. Let's see if you got what it takes. I'm out.